What's going on, guys? Welcome to LFC Transfer Room. This is the Federico Chiesa breakdown video. So in this video, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking a look at the player profile itself, how he matches up, how he used to play, how he currently plays, and how Slot likes to deploy his own wingers. So what we'll be looking at today is we'll be looking at his profile. We'll be looking at him against the Feyenoord wingers that Slot used to use, in Yakuba Minte and Paixão as well, who both played on either side, which is what Chiesa is able to do. And we're also going to compare him a little bit to Mo Salah as well. Different type of player to Mo Salah, but he can still come in and he can still do a very, very good job with us. He won't be an out-and-out goal scorer. He's going to be more of a creative presence in that front line, creating for the likes of Cody Gakpo, Darwin Núñez, even Mo Salah if he plays on the left, as in Chiesa plays on the left. So it's going to be very interesting to see how he develops under Slot. If he's even 70% of the player he used to be before his injuries, my God, have we gotten a steal. If you like this video and you like this player breakdown, please make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done so. Make sure the bell is on for all of your notifications so that you never miss out on any streams or videos. We're live every day from 7:30 p.m. UK time, and we also have our Star Stripes and Anfield Night stream that's live from 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 2 a.m. UK time. Make sure that you stick around. There's going to be plenty more content coming from us throughout the year. If you do like it, make sure you leave a like, and if you have any suggestions at all about what any other content you want to see, make sure to leave a comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope everybody has a wonderful day. So when we take a look at Chiesa's pie chart, and you can see it here from FB charts, just absolutely unbelievable creator of the ball with his shot creating actions in the 99th percentile, his progressive carries in the 97th percentile. He's very much a kind of guy that's your creator. He's like a point guard, if that makes sense. He's going to be distributing to other people. He's going to be just laying balls off. He's the guy that's going to be providing the assist, or he's going to be providing the second pass to the assist. So the pass before the assist is where Chiesa is going to be coming in. He's going to provide beautiful link-up play. He's fantastic on the ball. He's absolutely rapid as well. He was clocked in last season at doing 36 kilometers an hour, which is similar to what Dominic Szoboszlai clocked in at last season as well. So if he's that rapid, and Darwin Núñez is that rapid too, that adds some serious pace and some serious dribbling to our front line. Something that ironically Mohamed Salah lacks. He's not the greatest dribbler. He doesn't really take on an awful lot of the defenders that are in front of him. But Chiesa is that type of player. Chiesa is the type of player that will take them on, he'll beat them, and then he creates for those inside. So what does Slot want in his wingers, in his wide players, and his wide attackers? What does Slot want? Well, the best place for us to look, realistically, is Feyenoord from last season. So when we take a look at Feyenoord from last season, two examples pop up. That is Minte, who played on the right-hand side, and then we also have Igor Paixão as well, who played on the left-hand side. Both can be very, very similarly attributed to Federico Chiesa. So when we take a look at Igor Paixão and Federico Chiesa matched with each other, you can really, really see that the creative side of things is what sort of balances the two of them out. Now, Paixão was a bit more of a goal scorer than Federico Chiesa was, but still the creativeness, the directness, where he is going to be driving with the ball and creating and passing into the middle and passing into the final third is exactly what Federico Chiesa can do. And realistically, I think Chiesa could be on for a big minutes this season, especially if he's anywhere mirroring the likes of Igor Paixão or Yakuba Minte. Either one of them, he could very, very, very well do good numbers on either side of that. We can see with the progressive carries, the dribbles, the successful take-ons, Chiesa is a much bigger and stronger player than Paixão or Minte, so he could very easily take on bigger defenders, cut inside, take on a centre-back. He's got the speed to be able to do it too. It's just all round is a great move by Liverpool to get this player in. Now we take a look at the other side of that coin, which is Yakuba Minte. So with that, you can see here that Yakuba Minte isn't the most creative of players, but again, the directness, the ability to dribble, the ability to take on your defender and get past them, that rings true in both players. And we need to factor in as well that Chiesa played in a very, very defensive side when he played under Juventus. That won't be the case with Liverpool. And similarly to Feyenoord, they were a very attacking side. Will not be the case with Liverpool as it wasn't with Feyenoord. We'll be a possession-based team that will play on the front foot, press when needed, but goals will come and creating chances will come. Liverpool created the most chances in the league against Ipswich in their first week and created abundance of chances against Brentford as well, which ended in 2 goals in both games, and also with a couple of clean sheets too. It's going to be very exciting to see where Federico Chiesa ends up by the end of the season, because looking at the numbers between Yakuba Minte, Igor Paixão and Federico Chiesa, there is a massive correlation between Slot loving direct dribbling wingers that are going to take on their man, create chances in the centre, cutbacks, crosses, what have you. And this realistically could be preparing for life after Mohamed Salah, who's currently on the last year of his contract. Now, Mohamed Salah might renew, and that's fantastic, but we also now have Federico Chiesa there for the next 4 years. And if he really kicks on this season, we could have absolutely made a steal in the transfer market with him costing less than what Wataru Endo did last summer. So how does Federico Chiesa fare, not just against Feyenoord's wingers and our own wingers, but how does he fare in the grand scheme of things? Well, to do that, we'll have to take a look at Europe's top 5 leagues. So when we take a look at Europe's top 5 leagues, we can look at a number of different statistics that Federico Chiesa really excels in. As we mentioned, Slot really loves his direct wingers. He really loves those kind of players that'll take on their man in front of them and be able to create a chance on the cutback inside. So when we take a look at how many passes he plays into the final third and how many progressive runs he completes per 90, there's not many better than Federico Chiesa. He's better than João Pedro. He's better than Kylian Mbappe at those stats. He's better than Lookman from Atalanta. He's better than Diogo Jota at that. He's better than Heung-min Son. He's better than Cody Gakpo, Darwin Núñez, Alexander Isak, Ivan Toney, Ollie Watkins, and Erling Haaland. You can see down there, all the way down to the bottom left. The further you are up to the top right, the better you are at beating your man off the dribble and playing a pass into the penalty area, which is just going to be Slot's bread and butter. It's what we've done all the time. You can see it from the goals that we've scored so far this season, and you can see it from the goals that Feyenoord scored last season. It's always a cross or a cutback that's coming in from the wide areas, be it from a fullback or be it from a winger. And this really, really, really has me excited to see how he's going to excel. But not only for him, but for the likes of Darwin Núñez, for the likes of Diogo Jota, if he stays healthy, hopefully he stays healthy. But Darwin Núñez could be on for a great season if this is the type of play that Liverpool are going to be doing. And I, for one, cannot wait for it. Then when you continue on from that and you take a look at his successful dribble percentages per 90, and then you also look at his expected assists per 90, again, there's not many better than Federico Chiesa currently on this market right now. The underlying numbers really, really, really stand out, and it's absolutely fantastic that we've gotten a player like him as cheap as he was. Again, cheaper than Wataru Endo, and that's just monumental. I absolutely love to see it. So when you take a look at his expected dribbles, his expected assists, he's up there with over a quarter of an expected assists per 90. So he's expected to get serious numbers of assists. It is genuinely great to look at. And then when you take a look at how often he has successful dribbles, it's well over the 50% mark. You'd consider a good player to be over the 50% mark, and then just couple that with the fact that he's always on to create for those around him. As I said, he's a point guard. He's going to be creative. He's going to be the main man that's going to be creating for everything. And to me, as I said, it is preparing for life after Mohamed Salah and preparing to mold this team into possibly what Slot wants it to be, with his wingers being those direct dribbling wingers that can create inside and outside, and the fullbacks can also create with their crossing too. So when we take a look at expected goals versus expected assists, the numbers look a little bit concerning. But the thing about it is that a lot of people have to realize is that when you're taking a look at Juventus last season and seasons prior to that, they were a very, very defensive side. Due to the fact that they were being such a defensive side, a lot of that offensive firepower and creativity that Federico Chiesa would have was limited. He wasn't asked, or he wasn't allowed to be that creative in his attacking prowess. Whereas with this Liverpool team, and even if he played for Slot's Feyenoord team, with this Liverpool team, he's going to be given creative license to do whatever he wants on that wing. He's going to be able to press, he's going to be able to come back. And what's even better about it is anybody that has any injury concerns in relation to him is essentially just going to be quelled, because he's just going to play minutes that Mohamed Salah isn't, or he's going to play minutes that Cody Gakpo or Luis Diaz aren't. He's going to be bled into that squad slowly, and he's going to become a key contributor to us in cup runs and in crunch time in big games too. You can bookmark this and you can come back to it whenever you want. He is really going to explode for us this season. I'm counting on it. And as I said, when you look at the raw numbers of his goals versus assists per 90, he played 33 games last season. And as you can see, his numbers weren't all that great in his end product with assists and with goals. But when it comes down to it, it's because Juventus were playing in such a defensive way. It's just the way that Juventus played. It really limited him in his offensive creativity, and that just hampered him completely in his end product numbers. But you can still see from the other numbers that we showed earlier on his FB chart, his creativeness is there. He's a very direct dribbler. He beats his man off the dribble way more often than any other player in his position. He's able to play across the front three. He's able to score or assist. He has the ability to do that, and I think in an offensive minded system and a possession based system like Liverpool's under Arne Slot, I genuinely think that this is going to be a signing of the summer for us. Very similar to how when Cody Gakpo came in and Luis Diaz came in midway through a Premier League year. It's going to be one of them signings, but we're going to have him for a full year, and I'm very excited to see what happens. So let's take a look at Federico Chiesa in summary again. So what is he? He's a fast, creative winger that's going to be able to beat his man off the dribble from the left side or the right side, or even through the centre as a second striker. Is versatile and can play across all of the front three. Is very much like a point guard in football and can very easily create for everyone around him. And I am very, very excited to see him play. So what do you think of Federico Chiesa? Do you think this is a good signing for Liverpool? Do you think this is a bad signing for Liverpool? Are you still on the fence and need to see more about him? To be honest, my opinion, I'm very excited about this. Less than Endo for last season, less than 100 grand a week on a salary. He seems absolutely chuffed to be coming to Liverpool, and he seems just over the moon to be able to play for Liverpool. I'm very excited to see how he can be unlocked and unleashed in a creative sense in Slot's system, especially cutting in and dribbling and beating his man off the dribble and creating chances with crosses and cutbacks. I think this is going to feed the likes of Darwin Núñez, Diogo Jota, and depending on who's his opposite number on the opposite wing, whether it be Cody Gakpo or Luis Diaz on the left, or if it's Mohamed Salah on the right, I genuinely think that this is one to watch for the season. And I could call this as a signing of the season for Liverpool, because this is genuinely one of the most excited I've been for signings in quite a long time. If you like this video and you like this player breakdown, please make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done so. Make sure the bell is on for all of your notifications so that you never miss out on any streams or videos. We're live every day from 7:30 p.m. UK time, and we also have our Star Stripes and Anfield Night stream that's live from 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 2 a.m. UK time. Make sure that you stick around. There's going to be plenty more content coming from us throughout the year. If you do like it, make sure you leave a like, and if you have any suggestions at all about what any other content you want to see, make sure to leave a comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope everybody has a wonderful day.